Yo, what's cracking, everybody? This is your boy Iceberg, and we're back with the second episode of Culture Rich Podcast Show. And I'm pumped up today, man. I got a birthday boy today, and a good homie of mine I've known for a minute now, my homeboy Looney, a.k.a. Breeze.
That's
Happy birthday, bro.
Hey, appreciate it, man.
Man, I appreciate you coming out. I know it's your day. You can do anything today you wanted to do, and you stopped by here first. I appreciate that.
Hey, man, I appreciate you for, sending the invite. I was just chilling, listening to Open Book, reading all the comments people were putting, and oh man, this album, bro, like what the hell? And hey, you know what? Shout out to everybody that provided their vocals for Open Book, man. I can't wait for people to actually hear it because, it dropped at midnight.
Yeah.
Right? But it doesn't drop at all the stores. You only get it like on Spotify and stuff like that because it's not the official release date yet.
Giving them the teaser, that sample.
Exactly,
yes,
bro.
Sir.
And then now today it's everywhere. So people who have Apple Music and all that, now they can hear it. So
that's sick.
That's what I woke up to, bro. I still haven't even finished the other 34 messages I have on my phone yet.
Well, congratulations on that, man.
Thank you, brother.
I know personally how hard it is to get a project, put it together. You're a monster, though, bro. You've been doing this for a minute. Give everybody a rundown, man. What when you started and how Breeze came official.
To be honest with you, bro, man, we'd have to go back to 99.
There it is.
99, about 98, 99. Maybe the beginning of 97, because my brother, he would ask me to make little party tapes.
Yeah.
And back then, I didn't have equipment. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
But I would loop songs on my mom's karaoke machine.
Okay.
I would just loop little things, record, play, and make a loop out of it, right? Yeah. And I would just do little fake raps, and give them to my brother, and he would go show them off in the neighborhood. And, hey, man, who's that? Oh, that's my little brother. And, man, how old is he? They're like, oh, he's 16. And my first real big break, though, came courtesy of ITT Tech.
Okay.
I was going to ITT Tech trying to get my AS degree. And one of the guys that I met there happened to know DJ Tricks from Spanish Fly.
Okay.
Now, if y'all don't know who Spanish Fly is, you don't know music. You don't know your culture, and don't talk to me.
And that's what this is about, coach.
Yeah, because, bro, to me, Spanish Fly don't get enough recognition. They really opened up the door for that hardcore, Mexican gangster rap.
Yeah.
I mean, Frost did his thing too. Yeah. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. But when you don't see Spanish Fly mentioned, it irks me a little. It's like, how aren't they getting mentioned, right?
Yeah, recognition, man.
Right, because when they put out that Trust No Man, everybody was bumping that dude.
Yep, I remember.
So he's like, hey, you ever heard of Spanish Fly? I'm like, yeah, they did 18 with a bullet, right? That was the one I knew.
Yeah.
And I can introduce you to him. I'm like, really? So he introduced me to him, and I would go to Trix's house. He lived in Carson at the time. And I lived in Pedro.
Yeah.
And I was just like, shoot, man, I'm going to go. And he would be, hey, bro, come on. It'd be 6 a.m.
Yeah.
And he'd be in the studio with Tricks, and he'd be showing me stuff. Hey, bro, look.
Working.
How I sample.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, back then, there was no computers to sample like that. He was using the MPC and all that.
Analog.
So he would show me.
Yeah.
Like, hey, do this, and this is how I load it in the bank. I'm just watching, right? I'm like, man, I'm just soaking it up.
Yeah.
And I started recording with him. And he was like, okay, you got something, right? And he fell in love with one of the tracks I did called Dirty Lowdown.
Okay.
And it was one of my mom's favorite songs from Boss Gags.
That's my shit.
So I gave it to him. And I said, I want you to flip this for me.
Yeah.
So Tricks being the best, he flipped it.
Yeah.
I went and I dropped my verses, and he's like, okay, yeah, I like this one.
Yeah.
This is you right here. This is where you need, this is your pocket.
Yeah.
And I would say about 99, I got my first computer.
Okay.
And at that time, Cool Edit Pro came out. And I was like, okay, I can record into the computer now, and I can sample this way.
Yeah.
So that's to me where it first started coming through.
Okay.
99 going into 2000.
All right.
Bro, I got so good with it.
Yeah. Well, you're a monster.
People didn't even know, bro, what I was using.
You're a monster now, bro. So, I mean, I know it was a whole building process and all that good shit.
It was.
Look where you're at now, you know?
Long time, bro. You know, the thing is, bro, a lot of people, they don't realize I've worked with big people.
Yeah. And I was going to bring that up. I was going to say, man, let them know, bro. You know, tell them who Breeze is. Because I know who Breeze is, like I said. I know you've done some production for me. You've done a shit ton of production for my nephew, Mike Uno. You know, Mike Uno, the flyest,
the flyest one,
you know what I'm saying? And drop some names on him, bro. Let them know who you produced for.
Bro, I've produced, believe it or not, I've produced for A$AP Rocky. I've produced for DJ Quick.
Okay.
I've produced for Corrupt. I've produced for Mr. Capone. Actually, it's pretty funny because me and Capone, at first, I had a riff with him. Because Pinks put out a Torpedo album, and half of that album was produced by me.
Okay.
And I never got the credit, and I never got paid for anything.
Yeah.
I was working with someone at that time called The Real Snapper.
Yeah.
And I had given him a few beats and said, you know, if we're going to use this, obviously, you know, let me know and we'll work it out. Yeah. Well, that never happened, and they just released it.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, man, like, that's half my production, and you're giving it to the other producer on your team.
Yeah.
No. So we had a talk, made it right, and then we worked, you know, again together. If you go listen to his Feed 'em at Oldies album, like 5 of those tracks, I produced them.
That's right.
But I'm talking about, like, bro, I've produced for Midget, Loco. I've produced for Little Yogi, Also Vicious, pretty much all of Still Bangin', Jasper, Wicked, pretty much anybody you can name in the Chicano rap game before they got to where they got to.
Yeah.
Go look them up. No, I guarantee you their best song is probably produced by me.
I hear you. You have a superior resume, homie.
I do, but it's never read.
A lot of it, it's sad. That's how the industry is, and that's what the industry does. And you know, we're gonna cover all that shit, man. And that's what Culture Rich is trying to, you know, what we talk about. We talk about the reality, real conversations, real people, and real situations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff gets ironed out, beef gets ironed out. You know, this show ain't about beef, but it's about, you know, talking about what goes on. Those are all building blocks. Those are all lessons we learn, and you know. You know
what my problem is? Like, I have a heart.
Tell me. Yeah,
I just have a heart.
And us with the hearts get screwed all the time.
We all, bro, like, you don't understand. You look at, man, you could look from 2000, I would say 6 to about 2000, let's say 15 or 16.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you will find my production in somebody's album.
Yeah.
But I promise you I didn't get listed as the producer.
You're like myself. You know, I call myself the Kevin Bacon of hip hop.
The Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, because Kevin Bacon's worked with everybody in the music industry, you know? I mean, in the movie industry. He's been to that. He's been that, co-starred with that person. So
yeah.
You're the Kevin Bacon of production.
I am, bro.
Because everybody's, you know, shit.
And you know what the funnier part about that is, bro? Like, all I've ever asked is a producer credit.
Yeah.
Okay? And a lot of people, I'm going to put you up on game. If you're a producer, okay, you better understand that when you work with an artist, you need to break yourself off 50% immediately.
Pay attention close.
All right?
Say that one more time.
50% goes to the producer the minute he hands that beat off to somebody.
That's what it is.
And a lot of people don't understand that. They don't get it. Because this is what they get told, I promise you. If you're a producer right now in the game, do not tell me you have not heard this. Hey, bro, I'm going to give you all the credit. Well, what the is credit going to do for me?
I'm an artist myself, but I've done some production and I've heard the same shit.
You feel me? And these are now it usually comes from the big artists, right? They'll say, "Hey, I'm gonna give you a production credit."
Yeah.
Well, the production credit doesn't pay for my Pro Tools, my Reason, all the plugins that I buy.
Your time.
My time.
Time is money.
And money is time.
Yeah,
you got to get yours before I got to get mine. You know what I mean?
That's what it is. Everybody, see what it is everybody has a dream. We're all dreaming and we're all chasing that dream. You know what I'm saying? And we're putting a hold on our life, being producers and recording cats for their dream.
Yeah.
And people don't realize that us taking time out, we're artists. You just dropped this album. You're spitting on this album. So you're a rap artist as well as you did the production on your shit, tracking, mixing, and mastering. You know what I'm saying? You're the chef. But people don't realize that, bro, that you're putting in you're stopping what you do in your day for your life, your career, for their career, and can't give you a squirt of piss when it comes to it.
You want to hear the crazier part about that, bro?
Put that fire out.
Not only that, bro, trip on this, and you tell me if I'm wrong. To make a collab album is the hardest thing in the world.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what I mean. This album was finished, thank God, by getting Mike Uno, getting Chief Smoke, getting Two-Tone, getting Tone 760, getting Serio, getting 5150, because J3 the Shooter, because the people that originally committed just disappeared. Just disappeared. Didn't even tell me, hey, man, you could easily just tell, you know what, bro, I'm really not feeling that one. Maybe if we can get a different one. Something.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm sick, right?
Just the only exception.
Right. The only exception I gave was Midget Loco and Monstro, prayers to Monstro. Because Monstro just went through chemotherapy, you know, and that's not good.
Yeah, I hear you.
So debt and prayers up to him, man.
Yes,
I love that
prayers
dude.
Of healing, man.
And then Midget got sick, right? Midget got sick. He got something wrong with his throat. So he at least messaged me.
Yeah.
Said, hey, Breeze, man, I'm super sick. I can't. So I said, you know what? Fuck the song, bro. Just get well.
Yeah, heal up.
And you know, when we're ready, we'll drop it.
Yeah.
Cause I got a banger coming with Midget, bro.
Midget's my boy, man.
And
shout out to Midget Loco too, man.
But like everybody else, I'm sorry you don't get a pass for this very reason. You can't tell me this is bullshit, Iceberg.
Yeah.
They forget that they live on social media, which means they forget their lies.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what I mean. You can sit there and fucking say, oh, you know what, bro, I'm so busy right now. Or you know what, bro, I'm going through it.
Yeah.
But then in your story, you're in someone else's studio recording other tracks.
Yep.
And you're posting it. So what do you think is running through my mind when I'm looking at your story? Like, oh, so this is why you're not doing the project, right? Yeah. Let me tell you how cool I am.
Shoot themselves in the foot.
Gave themselves enough rope to hang themselves with. You know what I mean? Yeah. But let me tell you how cool I am, bro. Yeah. Y'all motherfuckers didn't have to worry about a beat because I produced it. You didn't have to worry about mastering it because I mastered it.
Yeah.
All you had to do was drop a verse.
That's it.
And guess what? You fucking still got a split because I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
If you loan your voice to my album, you gotta cut.
Yeah.
If you don't believe me, ask everybody on that album if they didn't wake up before the album got released and their credentials and their royalties were sitting there.
Yeah.
You gotta know how to do business, bro.
Yeah.
That's why nobody could talk shit about me, and that's why everybody does. You know, I saw this little interview. I can't even say the guy's name because he doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
He's talking shit about me.
Oh, boy.
And I'm like, did you tell them that I gave you 4 tracks for your album and didn't charge you?
Yeah.
Did you tell them that I'm the one that told you should do this?
Yeah.
Did you tell them, because you could go on platforms and say what you want and people are going to believe that's the truth and that's the gospel.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking platform. But you know what? Nobody ever wanted me on their podcast. Why?
Oh, people know the bullshit. People know what you do.
Yeah, they do,
People
bro.
that really know you know what you do, what you're capable of doing, and what you've been doing, and it all comes out in the wash, homie.
It does, bro.
All comes out in the wash, and I'm sure they know that those artists are not producers, and we cover It's a Trip because me on our first episode, me and my buddy Gmo covered that. We talked about that. We talked
Gmo?
about, yeah, I had
The Gmo?
Gmo, yeah,
Gmo
Ballin',
from okay.
Motorola phone. That's my boy.
I used to bump that. What was it? The
Everyday thing.
Something, and he was from West Covina.
Yeah, West Covina Deep. Yeah, that's my boy. We had
Bro,
that episode will be dropping soon, so.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Gmo. I was bumping that song a lot.
Balling for life. Mr. Gimme Mo.
But no, bro, like, you want to know why a lot of people don't like me, bro, honestly? Because a lot of people don't understand. You can do your history right now. I challenge anybody in this room. Go look up On the Boulevard.
Yeah.
On the Boulevard 1 through 4. Yeah. Who's on there? Oso Vicious, Little Yogi, Midget Loco. They're all in there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Midget Loco, super solid.
Yeah.
I got nothing but love for Midget Loco.
He's a good vato,
Bro.
Good cat.
What's funny is with Midget, he always tells me, bro, why do you do this to me? Oh, what do you mean? He's like, bro, every time you make a beat like this, you bring out a beast. Yeah. I'm like, well, I'm just reading the room, right? And don't get me wrong, bro. I don't have a hate towards anybody in my body.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is do your business right.
Yeah.
And don't talk shit about me when I was there helping you. I didn't ask for a dime.
That shit, that's the kind of shit that you would expect when we started off as kids.
Yeah.
You were a rookie, see, like you said, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's that bullshit you would expect from somebody that age.
You know when I knew
come from adult. We come from a sick era.
You know when I knew I was going to be a problem? When Mr. Criminal messaged me. He messaged me, he's like, bro, that Guilty track is fucking
fire. That was it, huh? It was all down.
Like, oh, shit. Okay, appreciate that. Thank you, man. Yeah. But they don't tell you, right, that when they message you, they don't tell you, hey, man, let me get this.
Yeah.
I have receipts. I'm not that guy, though. I ain't going to be, hey, look at this screenshot.
Yeah.
But I have them.
Yeah.
Just for in case when someone says, I never said that. Really?
Yeah.
Like, who was it? Back in the day, Frank Nitty. Shout out to Frank Nitty.
What up, Frank Nitty?
We went to his house, right? And we were playing him some tracks that we were working on.
Yeah.
And he heard this one beat, and he's like, hey, let me hand that to my boy. Do what you want with it.
Yeah.
He did. Gave me my props. Gave me my credit.
Yeah.
Not fucking hard, bro. It's very easy.
Takes
a
quick minute. Takes a quick minute to show love, man.
It's called Last Stand. And I think I want to say it was Young Blue.
Yeah.
I think.
AKA now Young Gritty.
Young Gritty, right?
Yes, sir.
I think he ripped it.
Snoop Dogg just gave him some love and put that verse down. You know what I'm saying? And
but that's what I'm saying, bro. It doesn't take much, right? And we live in an era, bro, where people rather steal and want to deal with the consequences. Like, so we had an artist that stole one of my beats off YouTube, right? And he did a whole video and he put it out. And I was like, bro, I didn't give permission for this. The reason that's a problem, right, is because, well, let's say I sold you a beat and it was on my YouTube. Yeah. You found it there and you wanted it and you bought it. Well, if somebody goes and downloads it and uses it, now you're looking at me like I sold it to him too. And I'm like, no, I didn't sell it to anybody. Yeah. But you. So it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, you need to take that shit down. You didn't ask me, number one. Yeah. And sure enough, they try to get into the street shit right away.
It's about,
homie, I'm from the barrio. I'm like, okay, hey, you know what? Here's a cookie. I'm glad you're from the barrio.
Yeah, well, this is business and it's about paperwork.
Exactly.
Paperwork and paperwork.
Yeah, it's simple, bro. You know and, he was a norteño, and I guess because I'm from the, over here, I'm from East LA, Tried to turn it into whatever.
Street shit.
I'm like, bro, look, all I'm saying is take it down. The beat was already sold. You didn't have permission to use it. That's all I'm asking.
There's cats that don't understand the business though.
They don't.
They treat it like, you know, it's a hobby to most people. To us, it's work, bro. You know, I'm 52, still pushing, bro. And why? Because it feeds my family. You know, this ain't no extended adolescence shit.
You just said it.
You know,
feeds my family.
Yeah.
So every time you steal one of my beats, you're taking food off my family's plate, and I'm not with that. Would you be okay with that?
I wouldn't be okay. That's why we're saying it. You know, this is work. Time is money. You know, respect. You know what the homies are doing. They're taking time out in their day to help build your career, and cats don't get that.
They don't get it, bro. And you don't.
But they're quick to flex when shit is the other way. Oh, hey, where's my shit? Yep. You know what I'm saying? And you know that's that. They got to drop that's clown shit right there,
bro. I'm gonna hit you with a real fucking surprise.
Yeah.
So a lot of the old stuff, I re-released it, right? I went back and remastered it and re-released it.
Yeah.
Now I could have been a complete fucking asshole and just kept everything from they're my beats.
Yeah.
They were all mixed and mastered by me.
Yeah.
I could have been a complete prick and just kept everything.
Yeah.
Bro, I still sent the people that didn't like me their split sheet.
Yeah.
The fuck does that tell you then? Who's the petty one at this point then? Yeah. When you have the guy you're talking shit about is still sending you split sheets.
Yeah.
How am I a bad person at that point?
You're not. They are, bro. It's you can see that. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
Plain as day. Yeah. Well, cats don't know, bro. Like we said, cats don't. They do know. They just want to play stupid. Oh, I didn't. You know, I'm thinking. You know. And they're not even putting in the footwork they should put in. You know what I'm saying?
Just trying to get over the head, the body of others. Like, why?
Yeah, I've done music with individuals, bro, and oh yeah, we're gonna do this. So you know, I'll push it, promote it, this and that. When I'm in the studio, bro, and I come to drop verses or sing hooks or do whatever kind of work I do, and it took me to fill up and go drive 3, 4, 5 cities away, and I took my day off, you know, my day away from my family to go put in work. And then drop it, and cats don't drop that shit. I mean, I know I've stopped and I've built projects, but then not able to drop them due to certain situations.
Right,
that's understandable.
Right.
But when cats procrastinate, and then they don't do nothing with it, and then you do something with it. You know, I remember that. Hey, homie, I don't write music for it to sit in your closet. Or sit in your fucking dresser on a mastered CD, bro.
Man,
I write music because I write it, and if I write it, that's my shit.
Yeah.
You didn't sit there and write that shit. You didn't sit there and come up with that. So, you know, you chose to bullshit on that project. That shit was never released. I never released it. I never, like you said, received a split sheet. We never talked paperwork. You know, this, and this shit ain't free, man. Time is motherfucking money. You know?
Case in point, right?
Yeah.
You dropped 2 bangers.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
On Return of a Los Angeles.
Yeah.
You get your split sheet?
Yeah. Yeah. If shit was done right. You do shit right, I do shit right, we do shit right. We have to do shit right.
You should have dropped 3. I'm still upset at you.
Oh, I'm upset at you for not getting me on this last motherfucking project. I looked at you, see it's dropping. I said, oh, this motherfucker, I'm going to give him a chokehold. You know, I'm your Theo, motherfucker. You know, this is Uncle Berg right here. Hey, chancla, fool.
Bro, open book, man. A lot
Shit's
of
banging.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
It's banging.
You know what, bro? The funny part about that album is it's so sarcastic.
Yeah.
In a sense, if you really pay attention to the cover, it's called Open Book.
Yeah.
The book is closed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But look,
there's some dope artists on there, so everybody check it out. Open Book by
you know what?
Breeze,
and
man.
I want to give a big shout out to Lido P because we worked on a track for his Christmas season. They dropped Santa Claus is Coming to the Ghetto. He could have went to any producer, but he came to me.
Good shit.
And he's like, bro, can you flip this? He goes, if there's one producer that could do it, I think it's you. And he brought it to me, and I flipped it for him.
Yes, sir.
And I mixed, mastered it, gave it to him. They did a movie to it.
Nice.
And bro, it was beautiful, right? Him and Billy D. And Billy D hit me up. He's like, bro, you flipped the shit out of that song.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man. And, You know, what's funny is, right, everybody gives themselves nicknames, right? Oh, this is the king, right? I've never given myself any nicknames.
Yeah.
I've been called Mexican Dre. I didn't call myself that. Yeah. I've been called Flip God.
And I've heard that. I've heard the Mexican Dre before.
Mexican Dre, right?
I remember reading that.
Flip God. I didn't give myself that. Yeah. King of Sampling. I didn't give myself that. This is all names
Producer, not a reducer.
Bro, can you break that down?
Hey, that I break it down again because, like I said, we did it on Gmos. To me, I had a homie. I was introduced by my homeboy Bandit. My boy Bandit took me out to meet my homie Soup, Tony Holmes, and he was from Torture Chamber. They produced Wicked for Ice Cube.
Right.
So the homie Soup, Tony Holmes, he would use that a lot. Hey, Bobby. He'd call everybody Bobby, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Bobby? He's like, yeah, all these damn producers. He was an OG. Older cat. We were in our early 20s maybe, and early 20s, 21, 20. We'd go out there. He was probably in his 50s at the time.
Right.
And he was, band. He would play like with Earth, Wind, and Fire, backup bass, and all this Moogs and all that. But he's the one that would say, because he was a producer.
Right.
He'll make your beat from scratch with drums,
right,
bass guitar, Moogs, and key. I mean, he was just a fucking producer, bro.
Right.
And loved fusion. But this dude would tell me, Bobby, all these producers these days, all they do, they don't produce. I produce. They all reduce. They all reducers. And a reducer is somebody that gets a beat, will sample 12 seconds, 16 seconds, the stretch, the hook, the this, that, and call themselves producers.
Nah, that's not the way it's
They're
done.
Reducing that song. So, I see the way you produce. You have, the way you break down an oldie, you take that bitch apart.
I do.
And that's people don't realize production. So I use that a lot. It's a joke.
I like
and
that.
I carry it on.
Need to make a shirt.
Yeah. It's in the process.
Producer,
trust me.
reducer. I like that.
That's all in the process. Trust me, because what we use is the shit. The shit we say is the shit we use. That's the shit that feeds us. But that there are reducers out there.
Bro, you know how many messages I've gotten from people that I've sampled? The Floaters wrote me. One of the singers. Man, you
tore
really
that shit
paid
up.
Homage to our track. You didn't destroy it. You didn't. Make
you
it,
bless it, bro.
I get. To me, bro, when you sample, if you're gonna sample, don't chop the shit out of it.
Yeah, make it sound like the song, but you replay. Homage. But you replay everything.
I do, bro.
You replay everything, and it sounds in like I said, it's not a sample.
Nightlife was a.
Yeah, Nightlife, yeah.
Nightmare,
They're going to see Nightlife. We're releasing that. Yeah, you tore that shit up. And I think what we need to do is next time we have you on, we'll show that process of how you brought the three together. And we're going to start showing
They don't know that. A lot of people don't realize that Nightlife is that there's three versions to it, right? There's the disco version, there's the old school version, and then there's the B-boy version. Yeah. And I took all three and blended them together and gave you your version of Nightlife.
Breeze right here is the producer of my single Nightlife, which we're going to be dropping real soon. And like he said, 3 different versions. He combined, did this shit, and stuck it in the gumbo pot.
I love how it came out.
Mix it up. And
I love how it came out.
You cooked a good one.
And if you notice, if you really do pay attention to it, I break it where you could hear all 3.
Yeah. Yeah, yes.
Because in the beginning, right, you hear, I'll take the nightlife. That's one version.
Yeah.
Then you hear the what? Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. That's the second version. And then when that shit drops and you go, woo! It's the third version.
Oh, I hear you. I understand it because we
did it with the other one. We did it with the where I dropped
all day.
All day. There's 2-3 different samples in there.
Yeah.
We did it with the one I did with Sir Kino. Was called. It was on the Return of Los Angeles. Okay. I took Crystal. I took Pistol Grip Pump. No Vaseline.
Yeah.
And the one from Exhibit, and blended them all together, and it sounds like one sample.
Oh, they have no idea the one we got coming, the Rivers, the one that I sent
you. You know what was so
that we're gonna
hard
drop
about that one?
We're gonna drop that. Shit's gonna hit.
When you sent me that, all I had to work with was that riff.
Yeah.
That's all I had.
But I
had to build around that riff.
That Atomic Dog in there, and hey, they don't know yet. It's gonna come to life.
I can't wait to hear that.
I'm thinking of getting West Coast Cam on that.
Yeah.
That one's the next one. They don't know that one's gonna be a single too.
Bro.
I can't wait. We got a lot of shit coming up, man. A lot of shit. In 2024, we're gonna constantly keep moving, bro.
Well, you got a lot of stuff coming. I'm done.
You ain't done. You ain't retired. I told you, motherfucker, you ain't retired. As long as I'm kicking, you said it, alive and kicking. That's that beat.
That's
you were just humming.
I'm still.
As long as we're alive and kicking.
How did we go from I'm still alive and kicking to what you came up with?
I followed that melody.
I got you.
So I said, I just wanna know when the beat dropped. The
way you enhanced that hook, though, bro, that shit was fire. I can't wait for them.
You got me wondering.
You know,
girl, can we hang?
Can I ask you a question? Ask anybody in this room a question.
You can ask questions.
What the fuck happened to our raza, bro?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Don't tell me.
Why does everybody walk around looking like Tekashi now? Nobody looks like a Mexican anymore, bro.
I look like a Mexican.
Every Mexican rapper I see now has a grill, 19 fake chains, 56 tattoos on their fucking face.
Well, I started.
What the fuck happened?
I started in '88, so that was old school. You know what I mean?
But I'm saying, what happened? Because I guarantee you, 4 years ago, motherfuckers did not look like that.
Yeah, I hear you.
Now everybody looks. What happened?
Yeah, everybody's just being themselves, man.
That's yourself?
Well, that's them. That's the way they can.
What it is? Okay, wait.
Hey, and this man will tell you the truth. He's speaking his fucking mind. I know, because this is me daily.
This is me daily, bro.
Gray, I'm the gray fucking Southern Cali bear. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, the way they look right now, okay? Do you know if they get locked up and go to county, they're gonna get their ass kicked for 30 seconds?
That's what it is, then.
I'm not joking.
That's what it is.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I was in county for 10 fucking days and watched it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck.
What you think of the Edgars? I know I got a couple in my family, but it's all good. No, seriously.
I just want to know why everybody's looking like the Island Boys, bro. I just fucking can't figure it out.
It's the youth, man. I don't know. It's
the youth, bro. But here's the thing, right? You didn't look like that 4 or 5 years ago, right? No. Now you look like that, but you're forgetting there's already a fucking market for the blacks that look like that. And they're gonna corner it. You're just gonna get lost in the shuffle, and now you look stupid.
What is it?
On top of being stupid.
What it is fads, bro. You know, fads come in and just like clothes, homie.
Well, you can't take the fad off your face, bro. When you have 90 tattoos on it.
It's done. Once you do that, it's done.
Bro. And then I see these podcasters, right? Which, by the way, I never get invited to their podcast. I've brought them onto my show. Feel the Breeze, right? With the greatest cast. I mean, got to get you on my show next time.
Waiting.
Stress, the Realest Sensation, Oreo. He's from 27 Junkies.
Yeah.
And it's funny, right? We got a guy named Oreo and we got a girl host named Cookie.
Oh, shit. Put that shit
together. We got Oreo Cookie.
Yeah.
Double stuff. You feel me?
Yeah.
But all I'm saying, bro, is what the fuck? Be yourself. Because what's gonna happen is your image.
Yeah.
Okay, like you said, a fad. I get it, right? That's a fad.
A style comes in,
but,
boom.
It's usually clothes.
Yeah.
When you get a fad, it's what you're wearing. You know what I mean? And
but that's what you're saying there. It's a bunch of them. It's what's going on with the youth today. That's what the youth is going through.
Is fucked up.
That's what the youth is going through.
I weep for the future, my brother. I really do, because this is the first time I think in a long time I don't know who's Mexican, and I don't know.
I hear you on that.
I don't.
That stuff too that gets addressed. Me and one of my future guests.
You don't see Frost with a fucking grill and
I know,
tattoos on his face.
He's OG.
It's a fact.
Yeah. It's what the youngsters are into right now, and that's my only answer to it. Like I said, it's a whole different wave of youngsters, bro. It's a whole different generation, and
they all got
different times.
They all got the same pose.
Yeah.
You realize that?
Yeah.
That's the pose, bro. Like, go look at the
Show
Instagram.
that shit again. Show him shit. Yeah. I hear you.
I feel like I'm on Spooky Island, bro. Anytime I go on my stories and I see these things, right?
Well, we know what it is we're used to seeing a certain something. You know, like artists that we kick it with, artists that we've worked with, and we, you know, because we, like I said, we come from a different era. Mine 88, 88, I started in high school. You know, I come from the OG Chicano rap era, when it was, Frost came out, This Is For The Raza, and Zulu Gremlin, and that whole movement. All that movement started in Pico Rivera, Montebello with Frost and you
remember Chuck Smalls from Gardena?
No.
Chuck Smalls was dope. Look at mine.
I'll look at him. But all that whole era, bro. Slow Pain, rest in peace. My homie Big Bandit. Rest in peace. Slow Pain. Yeah.
To meet Slow Pain.
Yeah, Slow was my boy, man. We started. We played ball back in high school, and we went to junior high together, and that era though was what I'm saying. Little Demon and all that. When to me, those are the OGs.
Yeah.
We toured with Lighter Shade of Brown when they dropped their first project. We were out since Lighter Shade and they were signed to Thump, and then my boys all started to move. They locked the deal down, and we went our separate ways. And Iceberg did his thing, and Street Mentalities, Slow Pain Bandit, Little Vern too, rest in peace. Yeah. It's just that's where the era we come from. So seeing it now where it's at, and I just sit back. I mean, I don't. No, I do, because I sit back and I observe. I'm not one to but I got questions, and then when it's opportunity to converse and well, this is where it's at. But I've never chopped them down. I want the game. This is what it is to elevate.
I'm not saying I don't want the game to elevate.
I know, but it's a question like that.
You gotta do all that, dude. Like
that's like the OGs coming up and looking. What the fuck is that? You remember in Life when they let Martin Lawrence drive the car and he was out and he's looking around and he sees the homies now with the afros and pulling cigarettes. And he's like, what the fuck? You see that look at it? That's how it can be sometimes.
That's what it is, bro. I mean, I remember, bro, like, these guys wear clothes like that they got painted on them. Yeah. Like they don't even tight ass fucking jeans and
no room for, you can see no room for their nuts.
Do they have any?
I don't know,
bro. Here's the thing, bro. I want music to elevate too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, and that's kind of what I did with Open Book, Last Lap, right? Like, shout out to the homegirl Squishy. Like, she dropped a track on Last Lap with me called Enough, and it was kind of like a ballad, right? We were basically, it sounds like we're talking shit about a person, but we're talking shit about music.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I thought you loved me and you don't.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna turn my back on you. Right?
It's a good concept,
It's a great concept, right? Like, we were going to shoot a video, and basically the concept was you would see me, like, yelling at a perspective, like, at this POV, right?
Yeah.
And I'm pissed off, and you think I'm yelling at a girl, right?
Yeah.
But then the camera pans, and it's the microphone. I'm yelling at the microphone because I hate what music has turned into.
Need to do that shit, bro.
Right? And it just, look, bro. To me, if you're gonna be an artist, bro. But you better understand what artist means.
Yeah.
Artist means you could rock anything. You're an artist.
Yeah.
So when you say, this isn't my style, then you're not a fucking artist.
You're not an artist,
You're not.
You gotta be versatile with your style.
You remember the tracks I threw at you? You were like, "We want me to do with this." I said, "Get out your fucking comfort zone and kill it."
Oh, I can't.
And you killed it.
Shit on anything.
Yeah.
You have to. It's versatility, bro. That's what you're doing. Like you said, an artist. What is an artist? You painting pictures.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And an artist can go up to canvas and he's drawing anything.
What did Prince say?
Inspiration.
Prince said, "Don't you dare label yourself an artist if you can't sing over anything." Okay, so if you're an artist and I hand you a beat that I want to pull you out of your comfort zone, why can't you do it? You're an artist.
You know what I think it is, though, why a lot of cats can't spit to anything, you should be able to go from the West Coast gangster boogie shit to the bumps, skibbity bumps, to the hip hop, the boom bap, to this and that. People don't know how to ride melodies. See,
but
they
that's
don't
the
know.
point.
Yeah, but see, they're not looking. They're looking at it from a rapper point of view, a singer point of view, a different point of view. They don't understand it from a producer. See, and that's the thing about us is, like I say, and I converse this a lot with my kids. My daughter Nini, she's 16, and she loves music. She can engineer and stuff, and I'm trying to tell her, to understand, production. Us we do all of it. We're self-sufficient. As I said in another interview, I said we're self-sufficient. Why? Because we can produce for ourselves, produce, track, mix, master, write our own shit.
Yep. That's the best.
Even do our graphics.
That's the best when you keep it all in house.
Even
baby.
if it's basic, yeah. But that's what artists need to do. To me, that's what an artist is, bro. And no disrespect to cats out there doing their thing. Hey, I have a lot of homies, OGs older than me that are still alive that are doing it. Cats my age that are doing it, my homies that are younger than me that are doing it, and I got a lot of dope homies like yourself that I got Drummer Boy. That drummer can produce and he can spit, and that kid, that youngster self-sufficient. That's the little homie for years. And much love to Drummer. We got dope cats coming out. Lefty Gunplay, people rising up
Mike
right now. Mike, that's
produces,
my nephew.
My
nephew raps, produces.
And he'll be the first one to tell you that I gave him a lot of tips.
Yeah.
On how to do stuff.
That's good, and I appreciate that because that's where he's at, and he's elevated. Cat's elevated, and I love where the industry's at right now. Where a lot of the little homies are, they've surpassed our visions and our dreams. You know what I'm saying? And I know you're gonna cover on some of that stuff, but we're gonna. No, I know Breeze got a lot to say, and that's hey, that's what this is for. We're gonna but.
Bro, I've always only just wanted to help.
Yeah.
I've always just wanted to help, get somebody to sound better, make somebody. If you notice, bro, I don't go chase the big names.
Yeah.
I go try to find the people that are not discovered and bring them to the forefront.
Yeah.
If you go look at the last 4 albums I dropped, those are unknowns.
Yeah.
Now they're getting their buzz, but that's what I like to do.
Yeah.
Now, I won't do it no more because, like I said, there's only so much you can take. I'm saying as far as the flakes and people not keeping their word and you not getting your credit, you not getting your payment. There's just, bro, this is what I've done. If you don't believe me, you can ask anybody. I've given people fucking Pro Tools. I've given them mastering sessions. I've given them fucking presets to all they have to do is load it and it'll fucking master it for them.
Yeah.
I've given this shit away. I haven't asked for a dime. If you know me, and you do. If you know me, I'll do anything to help you.
Yeah.
But it's not returned.
Yeah, no, it has to. It has to. You got to make that. You got to make like Ice-T said, make that loop.
That, bro.
Let it circulate. Let that bread, that talent, and all that circulate within the family.
Let me hit you with a shocker. No one will know this but you. I didn't even start music with rap.
Yeah.
I hated rap. My brothers would bump it.
Yeah.
I hated it.
So what was your choice?
I was listening to metal.
Metal?
King Diamond, Hang the Pope.
See?
That's the shit that I was listening to.
And that's what I'm saying, everybody, that how that switches, you would never expect. You can't judge a book by its cover because you produced a lot of bangers and you should try and incorporate some of that.
Bro, you'd be surprised what song got me into rap.
Let them know. Let me know.
I was getting ready for school and my brother threw on Boys in the Hood by Eazy-E. And I was like, oh, I like this. What's this? And he's like, this is Eazy-E, Boys in the Hood. I'm like, oh, I like this. I'm going to listen to it. That one record got me into rap. And I started listening to rap like crazy.
I remember when that dropped. I don't even listen to metal anymore. No, I remember when that dropped, bro. I lived in Pico Rivera. We were youngsters. When that dropped, that song got the attention of everybody.
That song is
my kids now, from my 18, 17, and my youngest kids of 13, 16 from my 18, 17, 16, 15, they bumped that like it came out yesterday.
Still
it's still bumping. Exactly.
Still bumping.
Rest in peace to
Bro,
Eazy-E,
to me,
the OG,
Eazy does not
triple.
He does not get the love he should be getting.
No, he's
being dead ass serious.
He don't, and it's sad, but you know,
it is what it is.
Yeah, no, it's not. I mean, it's sad. It's
super
not
sad.
It's not. It is what it is because in reality, he's a pioneer. He's
big time.
We followed his blueprint.
Yep.
And people can't, you know, people have their differences. Oh, you know, come on, man. The reality is, and I know where hip hop started and originated. we have to do and people see I think that's what's wrong with the game right now.
Yeah.
And the industry is that, see, not only do you got to master your craft, okay? And to me, that's, like I said, I call them cats. You know, I call everybody a cat. That's a person, just a person. That's a cool cat. And then there's artists. You know, that's, you know, but like I said, elevate your game. Learn to produce. Fuck around and try to do some graphics. Try and be self-sufficient. Be an all-around artist. Like it says in the Bible, be a master of your craft. Take the time to be a master of your craft. Master your craft. That's you.
Let me drop a jewel on these guys. Don't fucking depend on anybody.
No, you can't.
Go get Pro Tools. Learn how to use it. Record. You could get a fucking $30 microphone and make it sound like $1 million.
You were crawling one day, you learned how to walk. Yeah. You took a shit, you learned how to wipe your ass. Be self-sufficient. There's nothing wrong with that. You get up, you go punch the clock, you pay your bills. You don't depend on nobody. It's the same thing. You're getting up. It feels good to be able to roll over. And I know I have powerful cats like you, my boy Mike, you know, behind the camera. And dope producers, my homie Kai Kong, and a bunch of dope. I call you guys. You guys are not just producers to me. You guys are what I call super producers, and that's a whole different category. You're up there to me. You guys are up there with Battle Cat and Jelly Roll and all them OGs that we bumped when you're dope as fuck. I give the respect and I pay the homage because I know what it's like to produce. You know, I got some good ones. I got some whack ones. It is, yeah. But I know the process, the building process, and it takes time. You know, but I had to get there because I was waiting. For producers. I would fill up. I'd have my last $5. This is back in like '92. I had just, you know, I was a couple years out of high school. I would put in my last $5. That's when it was 99 cents a gallon. You know, and I would drive.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. We'll never see that. But I would drive from Pico Rivera to Moval, you know, and then go see my homie Smokey, you know, my boy Stefan. Hey, what up, Smokey? Much love. And he'd give me love. We'd make some beats. But then, like I'd say, I'd go see other producers and drive from there. I was so hungry at that time trying to catch that deal, trying to make it happen.
Yeah.
I wasn't producing yet. So I'd go see him, boom, and then from there, since I was out there, go see another, you know, homie out, you know, in Rubidoux or wherever, and then they drop I'm gonna go fuck with this broad. I'm gonna do this, and I'm like, dude, I took my day, drove from Pico Rivera to Moval to somewhere else to work, and like I said, I was taking it serious. And so after a lot of them trips, going from Pico Rivera to out to the valley or Woodland Hills or you know, Sherman Oaks, you know, and I'm driving buckets with $3, $5 in gas just to get there and get back in fumes, you know, to hear, oh, you know what? I'm doing this. Yeah. I'm showing dedication, but I got burnt out. And then my mom saw that I was kind of going apeshit, but I was going down a wrong road too. Started doing fucking drugs, and I was a fucking fat tweaker, and you know, hey, I ain't embarrassed. I'm alive and I'm here, but I climbed out of that trench, but my mom got me some equipment. She really got. I was a DJ first, but when I started to produce, I was in a bad place, and this was about. I really started to produce 20 years ago. I had some equipment my homeboy Vago gave me when I was with a crew called Glass House. And he gave me some equipment. I started to learn, you know, the process.
Yeah.
But my mom got me my equipment to where I started to produce. And that was 18 years ago, bro. And it feels good to roll out of bed and have that creativeness in your head and be able to lay it.
I'm telling you, bro, that's the greatest feeling. Like, did that sample, Is It Any Wonder?
Yeah.
And I saw it in a beer commercial. I was laying there, and that commercial came on, and I was like, what the fuck song is that? Looked it up, found it, and flipped it. Yeah. And I was like, oh, man, it actually came out dope, right? Yeah. But I want to back for a minute, right? My issue, bro, man.
Speak it. Do your thing.
It's this, bro. Mexicans hate Mexicans. And I've never could figure it out. And this is what I mean. You got, let's say, I'll just throw a name, right? Let's say you got Mr. Capone up here, right? And
shout out to Capone,
right?
That's the homie.
You got Mr. Capone up here, right? And then now you have these other cats right here coming in, right? Let's say you got Midget Loco and Gunplay and, just all these people right here, right? Instead of combining and making a fucking mega force like the blacks do, we will now say, this is what pisses me off the most, bro, and I'm right when I say this. People only want to support raza when it's beneficial to them. You will never see them say anything about raza uniting, nothing, until there's a spectacle where now it's, yeah, bro, we're down for the brown, bro. Like, no, you should always be down for the brown, number one.
Yeah.
And instead of pushing people down, you should be pushing them up.
Yeah.
Be pushing them. Okay, I want you to do me a favor. Name me 5 top black rappers right now. Top mainstream. Off the top of your dome.
I really don't pay attention to it now because I honestly don't pay attention to it right now because I'm in a whole different zone.
They could be legends.
Oh, I know I have my West Coast legends, you know
right.
what I mean?
The first things you'll think of, right? Cube, Snoop, Dre, right?
Cube, all them
but
cats
now,
I grew up to.
Let's go to the Mexican side. Name me 5.
5 right now. We got King Little G. We got
mainstream.
I can't now.
Where I turn the radio on and there they are.
No, I can't.
Not one.
But see, and I was, and this is, before I have an old man brain fart and forget about it, I'm gonna talk on it. That's the good concept. I don't know if I was talking to my primo Big Jess or I was mentioning it to you on the way down, but that's what I see as well, and eventually it was gonna get spoken on because, look, everybody talks about let's kick down doors.
Yeah.
I don't want to kick down doors. If we all treat this and elevate together, bro, arm in arm, hand to hand, homie, we'll be kicking down walls.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Be taking
Fuck kicking down a door. Exactly. We got to move accordingly together.
But
ain't no, we're all chiefs.
But that ain't gonna happen. You know why? Because the first thing you'll see is this. Tell me I'm wrong. You'll see, homie, it's all about raza, right? And then the next story, fuck Mr. Capone, fuck that ranca, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, what happened to support?
Bro, I've been.
I see more beefs in Mexican rap in 5 minutes. That I'll see Swifty Blue battling with somebody.
Yeah,
I'll see what's a dude's name? I can't think of his name right now, but he's pretty much over everything right now. He's beefing with the world.
Yeah,
it's like, bro, but raza is supposed to support raza, and what are we doing? You're battling with raza.
Yeah, well, maybe sometimes people got to speak on it, and it ain't being disrespectful. It's letting it be known and shown what's bothering us and what can we're trying to mediate it for one, and we're trying to elevate the game. Why? Because we give a fuck about our raza.
We do.
These are and what's crazy is these are all our homies, bro. These are people we know personally. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. It's like, stop the bullshit, stop the beef. Let's all get together and elevate. Look. People are selective. It's fucked up because people are selective on who they want to fuck with.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's black and brown. Hey, bro, if you're dropping the N-bomb and stuff, which that I know, we're gonna talk on that. I don't use that word. I don't drop the N-bomb just because.
I never use that word.
I don't either, and it's not in my catalog, my vocabulary.
And I got homies from Compton that tell me it's okay to say.
I do too, and I have them. Hey, what up, my nigga? I don't use it. I'm Mexican, bro. I've never used it in my music.
I get slapped if I try to say that in my hood.
But the thing is, to me, it's cats, black and brown. If we're uniting, bro, and Raza's uniting and doing songs with them, bro, cool. Let's maneuver. Let's do stuff together. If there's, if we can mesh and this is hip hop, bro. To me, I'm down for it all, homie.
You know what I'm tired of, bro? Honestly, fool. I'm so fucking sick of fool. If I see another fool, I'm gonna kung fu them. Like, bro, seriously, like, why does everything have to be fool?
Yeah.
Why? Bro, there's comedians out there, right, that do the Mexican comedy. I get it, right? But it's fucking old.
Yeah.
Why do we always have to play the fool part? A fool. Why can't we be lawyers?
Yeah.
Why can't we be doctors? Why can't we be, you know what I mean? Why do we always gotta be that fool, that cholo that's like this? And why we gotta be that? Why can't we, like you say, elevate, right?
Yeah.
Why can't I elevate my character and not depend on the old fool stuff?
That's all us. That's a whole part of maturing. Maybe it's because of the way we dress or the way we, are comfortable with ourselves. We got to get there's times like we were saying, that extended adolescence. I know what I'm geared up in right now, and I look chill and this and that. But when I'm out, I know when there's a time to handle business and throw on the suit,
right,
and look my age. They like to say, act your age, act your age.
Yeah.
Hey, but we're stuck just like our music got stuck in a genre. Us being,
and that was our biggest penalty.
Are you a Mexican rapper? No, you know what, homie?
I'm a Mexican that raps.
Yeah, I'm a Mexican that raps. Yeah.
I get it. And
we were stuck in that genre. Chicano rap, which no disrespect. Hey, I'm Raza. I'm Chicano.
Look, bro. I want to bring this up real quick because I'm a little upset. You're not letting me retire.
You're not gonna retire, fool, because I'm not retiring.
If you understood the shit that I've gone through, bro.
Yeah.
I've beefed with everybody, even though I've never beefed with them.
Yeah.
I've never called anybody out. I've never put anybody on blast. You've put me on blast, right? And these are people that I helped.
But that's guilty conscience.
I guess so. But my thing is this, bro. I did a record. I produced it called Chicano. It was Alcatraz and a.k.a. Tony Nadio and Midget Loco.
Okay.
The idea was pitched by Oreo from 27 Junkies. I want to do a unity record and do what's never been done because Alcatraz is more of like a hip hop artist.
Yeah.
And we all know Midget Loco is like just the legendary Chicano rap, right? Which is totally not true. I could put Midget Loco in any situation and he can rap it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't call him Chicano rap. I call him an artist. There you go. So we did a record called Chicano. One of the fucking conditions, I want you to pay attention to this because this is serious.
Yeah.
One of the conditions was nobody's gonna make money.
Yeah.
This is just a project to unite our people.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it's for.
Promo.
And just let it be known that a hip hop artist can rap with this artist.
Yeah.
And we're gonna make it bang.
Yeah.
So I took the Carlos Santana sample, flipped it, handed it off to them, and they ran with it, and they made a dope-ass track. Go listen to it, Chicano. Matter of fact, it's popped up again.
Look that up, everybody.
Chicano.
Produced by Breeze.
There's an official video for it, too. Now, here's where my problem comes in. I didn't make any money off that. Traz didn't make any money off that. Midget didn't make any money off that. Well, who the fuck uploaded it then on Apple? Because it's there. Did I get broken off for it? No, and that's mine. Did Traz? No. Did Midget? No. Did Oreo? No. So who the fuck are you to make money off me that we all agreed we weren't gonna make any money on this?
Yeah.
And you don't want me to retire?
I know. I hear you.
You know how many fucking songs I've lost money on, bro?
Well, that's why only thing I would suggest now is before anything goes down, they come correct from the jump.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, obviously, I don't fuck with them no more like that. And that's pretty much why I said this is the final album where I'll be reaching out. To get people. You know what I want. I won't be doing that anymore.
I need some of that breeze.
So this is my retirement party. I'm glad I'm here.
He ain't retiring. Not on my fucking watch. Not as long as I'm alive and kicking. All right.
He's not believing me, man.
Hey, I'm not gonna let it happen.
Okay,
Breeze.
wait. You do realize, right, that I do writing now, right? I write skits and sell them to people.
Yes, sir. But that's good. But you're not retired because you're not retired. Okay, if I came to you and said, you know what, fuck it, homie, I'm hanging it up.
Right.
I just lost 210 pounds.
Right.
Okay, I can get up there and rock a whole show, 1 hour show and not lose my wind. Okay?
Uh-huh.
And if you saw me perform at a show and said, damn, Berg, okay, those brought back memories. And then I said, well, you know what? This was my last show. I'm going to retire. What are you going to tell me? Fuck you. So don't fucking, because I've said it, bro. And I've, I said, when I hit 50, I was going to retire after Plata or Plomo, the 50 songs, 50 videos.
I blame your nephew, bro. Because after the last lap, which was supposed to be my last lap, Breeze, you got to do one more. So here's open book now.
Because it's called another lap.
And so it was last lap before the open book, I guess. Look, all I'm saying is this, bro. It's okay. Let me say it this way then.
Go ahead.
You're gonna fucking need a bat signal to reach me then at this point.
It's already there, Holmes.
You feel me? Not you.
Yeah.
You
anybody else.
Okay, not the bat signal.
I got the direct line. I got the bat phone.
The Breeze symbol.
Yeah.
The B needs to go in the sky.
Yeah.
Because, I've been accessible to anyone. And when you just get burned and burned and burned and burned, you just don't want to do it no more.
Yeah, I hear you. But
there is a pain that comes with that, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Well, you're Breeze, bro, and I know who you've worked with, what you've done. I've known you for some years now, and it's a trip how we met, and I met you truly through. We met years ago, but you work with my nephew a lot, and I appreciate the love you give to my nephew Mike, and he looks up to you as a big bro, and
does.
And my nephew's dope as fuck, and I've had him in the studio since he was 11. Everybody's growth, bro. I seen your growth, and you much love and respect,
appreciate
bro. Because
that, bro.
I appreciate your craft and who you are and what you do, bro. And you'll never have sour business from me, homie.
Nah,
or anybody in my circle. We're gonna push and keep pushing. Yeah, bro. I love where you're at right now, and you're not gonna fucking retire. I'll put you in a headlock after this show.
Here we go.
Hey, we're going there.
Hey,
we can't, bro. You're too great at what you do, bro. And you can't. Cats like my nephew and myself still doing it at my age, and all these cats that are out there, they can act as stubborn as they want and act like they don't need Breeze, bro. And I got other producers, yeah, bro. But when you're looking for a certain sound, Breeze has that sound. That's why we all fuck with you, bro.
I appreciate that,
and look at your roster and your resume. That's the proof is in the pudding, homie. And some fools don't.
Shout out to Cocaine.
Coca.
He killed a track called "Party" with my boy Sir Kino. I'm sorry, it's called "Fucking Tonight."
Cocaine's a legend, man.
Cocaine
Coca.
killed it,
Coca.
bro. He ran, bro. That whole beat, he hummed it. And then I played it over his hum, and that's how we made the beat.
Yeah, that's how he does
it's
it.
It's fucking crazy, bro. Shout out to Cocaine. I love Cocaine.
Cocaine's one of my favorite. Yeah. Legends.
But, nah, bro. Look, I just want to say this, man. Shout out to everybody doing their thing. I don't hate anybody. I love everybody. And, if you ever need a dope producer, just throw out the Breeze signal and maybe I might answer it.
A big B up in the air, big Breeze official, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The homie Looney, aka
thank you, brother.
Breeze. Hey, thank you, bro.
Thank you for being one of the very few to let me come on a podcast and say something, because everybody's always said something about me, and I've never said anything about nobody.
I appreciate you, bro, and we air it out. You know, we're not on here being disrespectful to anybody.
Disrespect anybody.
No, not at all. And that's who we are. That's what makes us grown men, homie. And if you can take the credit, like you said, well, like we're gonna say, if you can't be in the industry, bro, if you can't take criticism,
facts.
And if you can't take the truth, then you're not a grown fucking man.
That's it.
Man the fuck up to what you've done. If you fuck somebody over, hey, bite the shit sandwich, homie, chew it and swallow that bitch, and be a man and step up and say, hey, you know what, homie, my bad. I apologize.
Yeah, I love everybody,
because
bro.
a real man admits when he's wrong, homie. So all those that are watching this Breeze episode, if you worked with this man and you still need this man, come correct, man.
That's it.
This, you know, we're not here to disrespect nobody. Come sideways, you know, and whatever. I'm sure one of these days we'll get negative comments. We're not here for that. We're not here for negativity.
Nah.
We're here to support our culture. Culture rich. We're rich in it. We love the elements of hip hop and all that we carry. You know, our raza, our food, our people, our swag, the way we walk and talk. All of us in general, our indigenous roots,
bro.
Our culture.
400 beats just sitting there doing nothing.
Well,
400 beats just sitting there doing nothing.
Put me down. Put me down, homie.
I know we got to wrap this up, so I just want to say this: the top 5 tracks that are out there right now, I've had something to do with them.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Hazard. He just released Big Dreams.
Yeah.
And I produced that for him. Tony Nadio. He's releasing a whole crazy kind of... Wait till you hear this album, bro.
Oh,
It's dope.
Well, I can't wait.
And Mike, the flyest one, he got a little hidden gem coming out.
Yeah.
Nephew's dope. He broke the rules, but I'm going to give him a pass because I love that guy. He released a little snippet of it and he wasn't supposed to.
Oh, nephew slipping, you in trouble.
Shout out, to Chief Smoke. You know what I mean? He's got a banger on deck. J3 the Shooter, he's got one coming from. You know what I mean? So when you see them come out and you see produced by Breeze, you'll see what I mean. Let
me know when them hard copies come in, because I like to have physical product.
Yes,
I
sir.
put that up. I always want to support and buy 2. One that I can bump and have in the whip.
Yep.
Because some cars still have CD players.
Some.
And then other than you should just start putting it on a flash drive too.
Yeah.
So when hard copies come in with a flash or CD, I need a couple.
Yep.
So one we can put up on the wall as well. In our backdrops and stuff. And man, I appreciate you, bro.
Man, I appreciate you, bro.
You came on your birthday. You drove from Covina out to Moval.
I did, bro. In the rain.
That's dedication. And I'm gonna have Mike in a couple days come and shoot his episode. Hopefully you'll be here. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Hey man, you did a no.
Yeah, you're gonna get the chancla, nephew.
You get the chancla.
Yeah, we're gonna have like a size 18 Shaq chancla here for you. You gotta whack him in the lip.
Bree said that's a no.
Yeah.
Nah, but you gotta love Mike, man. He just loves to get his music out.
He's just anxious. I know. I remember him running around in the studio.
I just didn't want people to hear the beat yet. I wanted them to be shocked when they heard it. But
it's all a surprise.
But it's still a banger. Yeah. I promise you, it's a banger.
Oh, shit, man. Happy birthday once again.
Thank you, brother.
We're going to wrap this up.
Yes,
That's Big Mike right there saying, cut the bullshit.
Yep, we out. We out.
Much
I promise.
love. Hey, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Culture Rich Podcast Show. It's been fun. Right here with the homie Breeze.
Yes, sir.
Much love, everybody.
Thank y'all.
Peace out.
Peace.